Bob Saget is dead. You've probably heard the news by now, and you may feel conflicted about the event, shocked even. But how did this happen? He was just 65 years old. Could there be a darker reason that led to his death? Bob Saget was an American actor, director, and stand-up comedian, best known for his role as Danny Tanner in the ABC sitcom Full House. Saget started his career as a stand-up comedian in the early 1980s and played a minor role on television shows like Fantasy Island and The Love Boat. In 1987, he joined the cast of Full House, which made him a household name over the next 8 years. After Full House, Saget went on to play roles in movies like Dirty Work, Farts of the Penguins, and Dirty Shame. He also hosted various shows on television, including America's Funniest Home Videos. The comedian was found dead at age 65. On January 9th, the news broke that Saget was found lying lifeless in a hotel room not far from his home in Ponte Vedra, Florida. The cause of death is currently unknown, but authorities are looking into two possible causes. Either he suffered a heart attack while in the bathroom, or he accidentally slipped and hit his head. Either way, it's a tragic loss for America, and we send our condolences to his family. His Twitter is booming with comments after his death, and now a hotel staff revealed how Saget seemed before he passed away. According to the source, the comedian had been in Vegas for the weekend with his son. The source added that Saget was in good spirits when he checked in the hotel and did not seem like he was in any discomfort or pain. Bob was on top of the world Saturday night. He looked great. He was having a great time at the casino. The last 2 days, he appeared really healthy and in a good mood, a hotel staff said. Saget has been touring the country for the past few months, appearing in comedy clubs, signing autographs, and taking pictures with fans. His Facebook page is littered with comments from people mourning his death, but one comment in particular was one of the hotel staff members who interacted with him before his death. The hotel staff member posted and said that he got to meet Bob Saget in Austin this past month. He said that Saget was very nice and funny and that he even treated fans like they were friends. The staff member said he had no idea Bob died until the morning after when he saw it on the news. But who found him dead in the first place? The comedian, actor, and television host was in Florida performing a stand-up show at the local Times Union Center when he was discovered unresponsive by a hotel worker, according to the Orange County Sheriff's Office. It's not clear what time exactly he was found, but a spokesperson for the Sheriff's Office told TV station WKMG that authorities got a call from the Ritz-Carlton about an unresponsive guest in one of their rooms around 9:15 p.m.
It's going to be for a male patient. Callers advising it's an obvious death, stating a security officer found the guest not breathing, no pulse,
and responded to investigate. Investigators say they were trying to find out how Saget died as they tried to reach out to family members. According to a source close to Saget's family, the comedian suffered from heart disease, but it was not related to alcohol or medication. The star also had an enlarged heart and possibly died in his sleep. Saget's loved ones have also opened up about how much he meant to them, particularly his wife and children. The family of Bob Saget is grieving the loss of their husband and father, saying the comedian died peacefully. Bob was an American original, a family spokesperson said in a statement. We will miss his humor, his talent, and his great heart. He was truly one of a kind. The statement also included a quote from Saget, which read, I love you all. I am so grateful and humbled by your love and support. I cherish every memory we've made together. From the bottom of my heart, thanks for everything. Love you always, Bob Saget. Saget was previously married to Sherry Kramer from 1983 to 2009. They shared 2 children together, a son named Jason and a daughter named Emily. In 2012, he married Kelly Rizzo, with whom he shares 2 more children, son Max and daughter Charlotte. Hotel staff described how Saget spent his final days. Saget's manager, Jeff Abraham, revealed that the actor had checked into the hotel on Tuesday and that he went to his room at about 10 p.m. that night. When he did not check out by noon on Friday, staff opened his room and found him dead inside. The staff of the Skirvin Hilton Hotel revealed that Saget was very friendly to everyone at the hotel during his stay. Other guests also noted that Saget was very respectful during his stay at the hotel. One guest named Michelle Pickens said he was very nice and cordial to everyone who asked for a photo with him. Another guest named Alexandria Cogdell said she saw him in one of the elevators during her stay at the hotel. He told me he loved my hat, Cogdell added. A source claimed that Saget moved in and out of the lobby during the 2 days he was at the hotel. He was often heard asking for aspirin and coffee. When he wasn't roaming around or in his room, he could often be spotted sitting in a chair in front of a window where he had a good view of the outdoors. The staff at the hotel told a few more stories about Saget's stay at the hotel. They said he made several prank calls to different staff members and laughed with them. The staff said Saget was energetic and that no one could have ever imagined that it was going to be his last day. The staff members added that the actor carried his own bags and seemed like a good guy. Saget's social media is now blowing up with comments. Most recently, Bob Saget made headlines for the comments he made on Twitter following his death. His tweet was quite the attention grabber, and many people have been flocking to his social media pages since then. Bill Cosby described Bob Saget as the funny man with a dirty mind, and that is exactly what he did in his stand-up comedy career. In his stand-up gigs, he would tell stories about his life and make them funny with his clean jokes. He loved to make people laugh. Saget got his first big break in the entertainment business pretty early. He started performing stand-up comedy at 14 and found himself on television 6 years later. While still in high school, Bob Saget released a comedy album and appeared on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. This led to him getting a spot on The Dating Game, which got him noticed by television producers. Saget's first acting gig came from the show Bridget Loves Bernie. He continued landing roles in TV shows and films, but his first big break came when he landed the role of Danny Tanner in Full House. The show was a huge hit and led to Saget receiving 4 Young Artist Awards for Best Young Comedian Leading Man in a television series. His success with Full House as a teen and tween actor led to him directing movies and becoming a household name and celebrity icon. He had a very distinct comedic style, one that is very reminiscent of Woody Allen. It's hard to explain how he was able to make his audience laugh so loudly and so hard, but he did it with just the right amount of wit and charm. He would tell stories about his life and his family, including his ex-wife, and keep the audience in stitches until they were crying from laughing so hard. He was also very humble. He never bragged about himself or insulted others. He always made fun of himself before anyone else could do it for him and came across as someone who was genuinely grateful for all the success he'd achieved in his life and didn't want to rub anyone the wrong way. Despite the fact that Saget's career as a stand-up comedian was successful, it never reached the heights of his acting. He was able to put comedy behind him and have an incredibly successful television career. He also made sure to leave behind a legacy of laughs and good television.